Air Force Base is commanded and staffed by an outstanding team of Air Force weathermen. A team that includes some of the leading forecasters of the nation. The weather forecasts from the Air Force Global Weather Central are designed specifically for our worldwide military forces. And they're electronically distributed 24 hours a day, every day of the year. The Air Force Global Weather Central is a computer-based operation. For the most part, weather information flows into the Central over the automated weather network directly to the computer. Thousands of tapes, millions of facts, and it's all automatically processed, minute by minute. This continuous updating of global weather information from time zero to tomorrow and tomorrow is a spectacular accomplishment of computer technology. The computer-based operation rests on a mix of men and machines. Machines do the computing. Men do the thinking. Only men can forecast for men. These forecasts are not just general weather maps. They are mission-tailored forecasts. Forecasts tailored to specific operations. In specific places for specific times. The tailored forecasts are then distributed to decision makers, command posts, Air Force bases, flight crews, Army installations, and Army units, wherever they may be. First, the collection and processing of weather information. And second, distribution of the tailored forecasts is the dual mission of the Air Force Global Weather Central. Validity of all forecasts depends first on the sources of information. Ground observers, civilian and military, supply the great mass of weather data. That's common knowledge, but it is not generally realized how extensive this network is. Ground-based weather observations come in continuously from ships at sea and from nearly every country in the world. On these maps, every red dot is a weather observation site. This is the only scientific information all nations of the world share freely. Weather information is even transmitted through curtains of bamboo and iron. Reports from radiosonde balloons come in at up to 1,600 reports a day. And thousands of weather reports a day come in from civilian and military aircraft. This mass of data flashes into the Air Force Global Weather Central through weather communication terminals by way of Carswell Air Force Base. In regions where information on upper air currents is difficult to gather, reconnaissance aircraft of the Air Weather Service provide additional and detailed data. All information coming in on the high-speed communication lines of the automated weather net of the Department of Defense is automatically decoded, checked, and stored in computers. Information from meteorological satellites in polar orbit of about 850 miles up comes directly to the Central. When analog signals from those satellites have been transferred into digital form, the satellite weather pictures supplement the conventional data in the computers. In addition to digital data for computer analysis and forecast, cloud pictures are produced for immediate use by forecasters. Produced in any desired scale, in Mercator or polar stereographic projections. An increasing amount of space environmental data are also being added to the database. These can have a direct bearing on communications, satellite systems, and experimental projects.
Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And as it turns out, the cleanest. Now, the most amazing thing is that that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapor. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain. I told you, it's raining. That's unbelievable. Oh, NASA's playing God. It's making its own weather.